want to introduce you to the Class 4A state champions for 2014, the Leeds Greenway. Coach Keith Etheridge.
I just like to say how blessed I am. I'd like to thank God first and foremost. These guys next. I don't get to play down. These guys sit out there and kill themselves every single game for the last 15 games to make this happen for our community, for our high school. And I'm blessed to get to work with a fantastic group of guys like this and an unbelievable coaching staff that I can go out there and just relax and let them do all the work.
Question for Coach Etheridge on the players.
You just talk about your defensive performance. It kind of setting the tone for you guys, especially early on.
Yeah, our defense played lights out all year. We've had some great defensive fronts and linebacker groups, but I truly think that this is one of the best we've had. For us to bump up in the class, and for us to have 4 shutouts during the playoffs is unheard of. And these guys took it upon themselves. Last year at the end of the year, we came up a little bit short, and from that point on, from December 5th last year, they were in the work, weight room working, play scripting, everything in the film room. So, their attention to detail is what helped us, win state championship.
Question for players or coach.
Coach, I think it's impressive that D'Angelo's here today. I mean, you led the team in tackles, but we calculated he had 5,500 rushing yards coming in, and how many of those is he been a lead blocker for all those guys in the run game?
Almost all of them. And that's the thing about our team. We don't. There's not any selfish kids on our team, and that's what helps us to win championships and win games. And they always say, the defense always says meet me at the bottom. To the other 10 guys, meet me at the bottom. And D'Angelo's been a huge part of that last 4 years. He started, toward the end of the year as a freshman, broke a foot, and then came back as a starter as a sophomore. And he's been there ever since, and started the last 2.5 years at fullback too. So he's been a two-way starter for a long time. And, had 5,500 yards, and you're right, he's the lead blocker every time. Don't get a lot of glory, but he's getting it now. So.
Other questions for players or coach.
Just for any of the kids after losing in the finals last year, how difficult was it to be patient to go through the whole process again this season?
It was very difficult. Going on how to get the bucket ready. That took about 5 seconds. Thought it would take longer, and that didn't work out.
Yeah, they obviously a lot of time focus on stopping the running game. How big was that touchdown pass early on to kind of break the ice a little bit?
It felt great. I got him to open up a little bit, open up the run game with the pass. After that, we just kept passing. The run game came over quickly.
Is that the best run defense you guys have seen all year?
I think so. They did a great job stopping the run. Their front was very, very active. Linebackers did a good job of filling and plugging. I think that, like you said, I think we actually got to complete some passes. Jermaine Johnson did a fantastic job we ran a fade ball, and TD threw a back shoulder fade, because the guy bailed off, threw a back shoulder fade. Jermaine did a great job of coming back and getting that ball, and that was a huge third down right there, and we ended up scoring on that drive. So, and then the first touchdown pass also, he fought the scrap to get in, and then the interception by Demontre right before half was huge for us. We was trying to get the ball back to try to put some points on the board, thinking about a field goal, and then he comes up with that huge interception. And, that's just the way our defense has been. I think our offense, we're more multiple this year. So it gives you an opportunity. If people do stop the run, you can throw it, you'll get the pass. We have been able to throw it as well. So.
Demontre, rewind that interception for us. That was probably the dagger in the game. Rewind what it was that.
I knew he was going to run a slant, so I just waited. We were going to do it up, so I just tagged the ball and then took it back.
When that happened, did you kind of know then that was a huge play and when you go back to sideline, what do you think?
Is that he read the defense. So, yeah.
But you're a junior. What do you think about the pieces coming back to do this again next year?
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We're losing a lot of people, but we're also got a lot of freshmen and sophomores that's coming up. We got Miles, very quick. We got Liam at the corner. We got Coy Freeman coming back and doing our longer receivers, taller. And his hands very good. He had one screen catch and able to get some yards after the catch. Trey's coming back, I'm coming back, the whole defensive front's coming back. The main thing we're going to focus on next year is the offensive front, the secondary defense.
Other questions for players?
So, holding them up 100 yards on total offense.
Listen, I mean,
Was
like I
that
said,
expecting on y'all or?
yeah, I mean, this defense has been fantastic all year long. You know, we've got some unbelievable guys that, you know, you can't replace what we're losing this year. DeMontrez, D'Angelo, Tyler Wright, you know, Jeremy Clark, Easy Smith, all these guys have been a huge part of us winning a lot of football games here at Leeds High School. You can't replace them by just putting one guy in there. You got to do it by multiple guys. So, you know, hopefully our younger guys get in the weight room and push and scrap. But, you know, this was a special group of seniors. There's 14 of them, and 9 of them played all the time. You know, so you got to replace a good bit of guys. And you got some key guys coming back. But right now, I'm not even thinking about next year. I'm going to celebrate this with these guys. I love this group of guys. And, you know, and I know a lot of y'all have interviewed me before, and I get all emotional when I talk about my seniors. But it's, you know, I get my joy out of seeing them happy. We win that state championship. I get to walk up there on the field and see them, and that's what makes me happy.
Other questions? Not, Coach, I know this one, most quick one-on-ones. Y'all remember these guys want to celebrate